Hey guys, in today's video, I am going to talk to you guys about how to create your listings on Poshmark so that they are easily searchable. We're going to talk about SEO. This is some info that I learned at PoshFest. Some of these things I did already know, but majority of this stuff I didn't know. It's new knowledge to me, and when I have the time, if I ever have the time, I'm going to go through my entire closet and redo my listings entirely. That's actually something that I should hire a VA for. That would be, I think that's what I'm going to do actually. But anyway, I have notes. I took notes, guys. I wrote down on paper, I took notes, and yeah, we're just going to talk about SEO and making your listings easily searchable. So a no-brainer is you want your cover shot, which is your first initial picture that the potential buyer will see. You want that picture to be nice, clean, crisp, clear. That's a no-brainer, right? They recommended using a white background. I know specifically eBay favors white backgrounds. I think you can actually edit your pictures on eBay to white out the background. I think. I get this question all the time because like 99% of my pictures have a white background. What app do you use to white out the background? And I really should contact this app and say, hey, you know, like, give me some commission because I talk about you guys all the time and I've gotten so many people to download this app. The app is called Photo Room and I love it. I actually do pay the $10 a month to not include the watermark, and it's totally worth it. It's literally you just one tap and it whites out the background. It's amazing. So yes, Photo Room is the name of the app. I have kind of an accent when I say room. Some people think I say rum. Photo Room is the app. So yeah, like I said, eBay favors white backgrounds, but also these people at Poshmark, I forgot what their roles were. There were two people in this panel, and I forgot what their roles were. But they, I think one of them specializes in like SEO, so they know what they're talking about. But they said that Google prefers white background, which, little secret if you didn't know, Poshmark listings can come up in a Google search. But yeah, Google just prefers listings with white background. There are some people that have beautiful closets and beautiful cover shots with, you know, like props in the background. And I mean, that's okay to do too, but just make sure that it's not too busy. You know, if you have like some, like, I'm trying to think, I don't know. I've seen people take pictures on like a white rug and have like some plants or like some greenery around it. Like, I think that's fine, but when you style it with, like, say you're trying to style like a shirt and you style it with like a pair of shoes and a purse and a hat, and it's like, hey, which one's for sale? Like, don't get too busy with it because you'll confuse the customer, first of all, and you'll get a lot of people asking like, hey, what's exactly for sale here? Just make sure that the cover photos aren't too busy. They did touch on stock photos, and they said that they prefer that you not use stock photos, which, you know, you technically legally can't use a stock photo of a brand unless you have permission from the brand because that photo is copyright to them. I do have some stock photos in my Poshmark closet, but I have gotten permission from the brands to use them. An interesting thing that they had suggested that if you were going to use stock photos, don't use it as the main photo. If I use a stock photo, I use that as the main photo, and then I use my photos in the listing. Obviously, you want to include photos of the actual item. You know, you don't want to just use 100% stock photos because that's just, people want to see the actual item that they're buying, you know? So yeah, again, stock photos you can use only if you get permission from the brand. I mean, obviously you can be a rule breaker, you know, and use the photos, but legally you shouldn't do that. Really, you shouldn't. You should get permission from the brand. They also suggested not using a border or a watermark on your photo. Also, they said, I've seen a lot of people do this with their closet. They'll have like where their cover shot will be, half of it will be the actual item that they're selling, and then the other half will be a brand name. And they actually suggested that you don't do that because, again, search SEO doesn't like that. So that is it for cover shots. Now let's talk about the title and description. One of the biggest takeaways is something that I do. They said that SEO does not like it when you do what I do, when you use the title in the description, like word for word, which is exactly what I do. Like, I will have the title, let's say like Pink Victoria's Secret logo hoodie, and then I'll put that exact phrase, Pink Victoria's Secret logo hoodie, as the first line in the description. And you don't want to do that. I guess SEO doesn't like repetitiveness like that, which all of my listings have that. So I'm going to have to go through and change literally all of my listings. I need to hire a VA. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to put this actually on my to-do list right now. Another thing, which I see a lot of people do this, don't use emojis in your titles. Yes, it looks cute, but it actually hurts your search results. First of all, when someone's searching for something, they're not going to use like a fire emoji or like a heart face emoji in their search. Also want to use up your entire title. Use all the characters. Talking about color, you should always list the dominant color first. Poshmark gives you the option to choose 2 different colors. I actually don't know if they're changing that. I know they said that they're adding more colors, but I don't know if they're changing the amount of colors that you can select. Anyway, they said to choose the most dominant color first, which, you know, seems logical, right? Also, make sure you fill in the category and the subcategory. I don't always fill in the subcategory because sometimes there isn't a subcategory. I'm trying to think of an example. Shorts. I think I'm gonna have to double check on this one, but I think shorts is one of them. You know, if I'm selling like gym shorts, there isn't a subcategory for gym shorts. I don't think. Okay, they just added this. There is a category. It's athletic shorts. Okay, this is definitely new. So, yeah, I guess they're adding more subcategories now. So that's good. So I guess you're not gonna have an excuse as to why you don't use a subcategory. So that's good. I'm actually really glad that I checked on that because now I need to go through. Oh my gosh! All right, I gotta write this down. I got so much shit to do. Another suggestion was using the style code whenever possible. Something that comes to mind, like that has a style code, would be sneakers. Lululemon has style codes. And you know, not everything's gonna have a style code, obviously, or you're not gonna be able to find the style code for everything. I'm sure everything does have a style code, but you're not gonna be able to find the style code for everything. But yeah, they suggest, and I definitely suggest 100%, especially with sneakers, using a style code. Another thing that I need to go through and change is they said in the description, don't use line breaks. Just make it one big paragraph. I use line breaks because I think that it looks better that way, but I guess Google doesn't read line breaks. Like, searches don't read line breaks. They just like everything in one big clump, one big paragraph. So yeah, I gotta go through and change all that. I need to add more to my listing descriptions too, because my listing descriptions are very, very minimal. But yeah, I need to be more descriptive and add more. And that's what you want to do. You want to use as many characters as possible, be as descriptive as possible. They also touched upon keywords. This is still kind of up in the air as to whether or not you're able to use keywords in the description. I asked them this question and they somehow missed it. So that was kind of frustrating. But yeah, I know, like with YouTube, they don't want you using keywords in your description box. They have a tag section specifically for that. But, you know, you see people do it all the time. It's a way to, like, you know, try to cheat the SEO and have your video perform better. And I know a lot of people do that on Poshmark too. But I think it's still kind of up in the air. They said that, you know, if you use keywords, use accurate keywords, you know, don't, and I see people do this all the time. They'll have like a Walmart brand of like leggings and they'll tag Lululemon. And like some people even say like, oh, it's not Lululemon, I tagged it for exposure. Yeah, don't do that. That's a douchebag move. Don't do that. Poshmark doesn't like you doing that either. And your listing can get flagged as like a mistagged brand and they can potentially take down your listing. So just don't do that. That's still up in the air as to whether or not you can actually, like Poshmark actually allows you to use keywords in the description. I mean, if you're going to do it, do accurate keywords, but I'm going to try to find out the answer to that and I will update you guys. Okay, so that is it for my takeaways from this panel. Again, I got to go through and change things all around. Just being honest, like I didn't take SEO seriously, but you got to take it seriously because that's how your listings are going to be found, not only on Google, but in Poshmark searches as well. So yeah, so I need to go through and change a lot of things. I hope this video was helpful. If any of you guys have any SEO tips, you should leave them down below. And again, I will get back to you guys on keyword and I'll update you guys in an upcoming video. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys in my next video.